premiums are kind of a fun topic. Some of the problems are, I don't know, they're just kind of fun. You just can't get too lost in them. Okay, so premiums, the book refers to as consideration payable. The company is going to give something to its customers in addition to whatever it is they bought. So the box of cereal, you can take the coupons off the cereal box and you can send in and you can get a kitchen utensil. Or anyway, so there's a whole bunch of different formats of this. You've got various, but they're payments made to a customer as part of a revenue arrangement. So it can be all kinds of discounts or free products or services, the premiums, and the customer usually buys a product, maybe has to send in barcodes, maybe a little bit of money, proof of purchase, and they'll get various promotions, and they could be dishes or utensils or, you know, with a computer company, they could offer as a premium, buy the computer, and for the next year you could buy the software at half price. So you have the sale of the product, but then you have this liability that's associated with it that may or may not happen in the future, but based on past experience, you know that a certain percentage will happen, and you can estimate the cost. So these are regarded as a loss contingency. And so I guess the easiest way to do this is to just look at exercise 1315. That's what I've got here. And here this company offers a set of building blocks to its customers. To get them, they have to send in 3 UPC codes along with 50 cents. The block set costs $1.10 each, 60 cents to mail to the customer. And it sells how many boxes of cereal were sold. And the company expects 30% of those codes to be sent in. And during 2017, 120,000 were redeemed. So now they're asking you to just prepare Wynn's December 31st adjusting entry. Oh, well, gee, that doesn't sound like a big problem. Where do we even start? Well, I have to start at the beginning. So when I work through these, and if you can do this with a lot less work than I did, but I have to kind of go through the whole thought process. So first of all, I have to buy the premiums. The company does. So the cost per set is $1.10. So you know you get that. They sell the cereal, and they sold 1.2 million boxes of cereal. So now what we're looking for is to get premium and expense and premium liability for 12/31/17. So in order to do this, we'll say, okay, so that we sold 1.2 million boxes. They each have a 1 coupon on them. The expectation is that 30% will be redeemed. So you're going to get coupons redeemed of 360,000. Okay, so far so good. Now you need 3 coupons for each block set. So if you divide that 360 by the 3 coupons you need for each block set, you get the number of block sets that we need is 120,000, and they cost $1.10 each. So here we're starting to figure out our premium expense so we can do the premium liability. Okay, so we also have to pay shipping and handling of 60 cents per block set. So if you take the 60 cents times 120, you get 72,000 there. But then the customer has to send in 50 cents with each coupon. So I think that's 50 cents for each block set. Let me just see this. The customer just has to send in 50 cents, period. Yeah, so it's not with each coupon. It's for each block set. Let me get that right out of there. They have to send in 50 cents. Okay, so 50 cents times the 120 gives you 60,000 there. So your total coupon liability is going to be 110 plus 60 minus 50, or 120 times the 120,000 block sets, or 144. So this is the total liability based on our premiums. Now, what happened during 2017? Well, 120,000 coupons were redeemed. It takes 3 for each block set. So the number of block sets that were redeemed during the year would be 40,000. Cost of those block sets, 120. So that means that of that 144 liability, we've already incurred 48 of it as of this end of this year. So that means we got 144 minus the 48, 96 is the liability remaining. Okay, so now we can just do the journal entry. That's all they wanted to begin with. They weren't asking for anything other than the adjusting entry at year end. So they weren't asking for the previous journal entries on this. Some of your homework might. But all they want is the premium expense of 96 that's left at the end of the year and the premium liability. Okay? Sometimes, just to help you make sense of things, you can do a ledger account based on what you've done in the problem. And so during the year, you had the 144 balance of your in your premium liability account, 48,000 redeemed to date, and the balance at year end, 96. Okay, so some of those problems on premiums, just don't get lost in them. You just have to kind of logically, work through them.